The old life was movement. Now life was building, growing, staying. Temporary shelters became strong homes, meant to last through seasons. A tribe became a community, and a community became a new kind of power. They crafted more: baskets, containers, sharper tools, a smarter life.
As villages grew, humans met more humans, and the world grew smaller.
With more people came choices, and the first leaders began to rise.
The Stone Age didn't end in one day. It ended when humans were ready for more. Soon, stone would no longer be enough, and a new discovery would change everything again. From caves to villages, humans didn't just survive, they transformed the world. The Stone Age was not the beginning of history. It was the beginning of us. For the first time, they noticed the land could give more than just hunting. A few seeds placed into the ground, and everything began to change. If they stayed longer, they could build stronger homes, not just temporary shelters. Slowly, a camp became something new, a home. They began saving food, because tomorrow could still be dangerous. Some animals stopped running and began living near humans. Stone tools were no longer only for hunting, they shaped the land itself. For the first time, life followed a rhythm, not a chase. This wasn't just survival anymore. This was the beginning of civilization. Staying in one place meant more food, and more people, and more power. Caves became their strongest shelter, stone walls against the wild. Before darkness arrived, everything had to be prepared. Every mistake cost lives. Outside the cave, the fire was more than warmth. It was a shield against the darkness. And slowly, humans started thinking beyond today and planning for tomorrow. When the animals stepped forward, the ground disappeared beneath it. With food secured, they gained something rare: time to breathe. With food secured, they gained something rare: time to breathe. And deep inside their minds, a new idea began to grow: staying in one place. Soon, their stories moved from voices to stone walls. No schools existed, so elders became the teachers of survival. Not every meal was hunted. Many were gathered from the land itself. They painted the animals they feared, and the hunts they dreamed of winning. But even while gathering, danger was always watching from the trees. Sometimes, the greatest threat wasn't an animal, it was another tribe. But not every meeting ended in blood. Sometimes they traded to survive. Storms were terrifying because nature didn't warn them. It only struck.
When the storm passed, the world returned, and the journey continued.
In the rain and darkness, keeping the fire alive could mean everything. They didn't hunt with power. They hunted with patience and signs in the earth.
Every step had to be silent, because the animal could hear death coming.
A successful hunt wasn't victory. It was life for the entire tribe.
Then it happened. One moment of chaos. One chance to survive.
Nothing was wasted. Skin became clothing, and bone became tools. Slowly, their tools improved. Sharper, stronger, smarter. When the land became empty, they moved. Following water, following life. Rivers gave water, fish, animals, and a path through the unknown world. They had no writing, but they had voices, gestures, and memory. And in the darkness, humans began to tell stories before words ever existed. Before metal, before cities, humans survived with only stone in their hands. No hospitals, no homes, no safety, only hunger, fear, and the wild. Every day began with one question. Will we find food or become food? In their world, stone was everything. A knife, a weapon, a future. Then came fire, the first power humans ever controlled. With fire, food became safer, stronger, and easier to survive on. But outside the firelight, the wild still hunted them.
They survived together. A tribe was their only protection.
So they built shelters from stone, wood, and animal skin. At sunrise, they moved again, hunting, gathering, always searching.